Why these moves are so good is because your escape dribbles are usually the moves that generate a lot of space. And if you use your momentum-based combos out of the triple threat, this allows you to launch in one of the most powerful and aggressive ways out of the triple threat, giving you the initial advantage needed in order to beat your defender. So imagine a situation where somebody is guarding you in a triple threat, they think you're not dribbling, and you launch with one of the powerful escape dribbles like the Kyrie escape. This gives you an immediate advantage to beat your defender, force them to scramble, and you can just attack your defender whichever way you choose. So one of my favorite ways to launch into the triple threat hezi cancel is using the Paul George escape combo. So to do my favorite Paul George escape combo, you want to hold sprint,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. Tonight, featuring, all right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Inside at the 4, the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. And it's Mitchell in at the 1 spot. And for the Mavericks, Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Max Christie is out there with Hardy. And it's Flag in at the 3. And if you look at the Western Conference, these could be the best 2 teams, Richard.
Yeah, we have a treat tonight. Maybe a postseason preview, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Winning tonight's game is big in the standings.
Christie passes to Hardy. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Hardy, the pass to Davis. Up top, Lively. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Flag. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Dallas shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Grant, looking at Cooper Flag. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Man, that one's good. Mitchell.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Mitchell's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Pass to Lively. Here's Hardy. From 12 feet. Misses off the right iron. Tries it from 19. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist from Wembanyama. Mitchell's got 6. Mitchell's gone 3 of 4 here from the field. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back to you, B.A.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Hardy. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Mitchell. Stolen by Davis. Pass to Flag. Here's Davis. Checked by Mitchell. Rejected by Mitchell. And it goes out of bounds. that one off Davis. Spurs lead by 4. Inside, here's Mitchell. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. $12 points for him.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Stolen by Mitchell. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time. It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. You'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Mitchell. Fires the three. He drops it from range. Mitchell's got 20 points.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Hardy. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
From deep, Mitchell. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And Dallas calls time here. RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
A big group substitution here for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. Marshall comes in for Davis. Johnson, he's checked in for Christie. And it's Nembhard in for Hardy. San Antonio also making some changes. Henderson, he's checked in for Sohan. Keldon Johnson comes in for Vassell. And Fox is subbed in for Castle.
Showing great intensity around the rim. It's part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 14. 2 points. That one goes.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Nembhard, the pass to Marshall. Here's Flagg. Pass to Nembhard. 5 on the clock. With some arc. Rejected by Mitchell. Over Gafford. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
Mavericks trail by 18.
Spurs foul. Mitchell. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Pass to Marshall. Nembhard outside. Here's Johnson. Clock at 4. They still need this. Denied.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
And San Antonio making a change here. Harper's checked in. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one's good. Flag.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the...
Both teams making some changes here. So on the floor for San Antonio. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against Oklahoma City was all business. He picked up 38 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great report there, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
Sohan with some nice D.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist from Wembanyama. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Wembanyama is a talented passer. He is so good at finding his teammates.
Lively finds Davis. Outside Christie. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Hardy. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Lively passes to Marshall. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. That shot is off. Mitchell, good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got assist number 5 here tonight. Hardy, the pass to Lively. Now Davis. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. To the inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
Here's Mitchell, and San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Spurs ball.
All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Tuesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. Then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And for their matchup with Orlando, on paper, they should be expected to come away with a win. However, this might be one of those trap games if they aren't fully engaged.
Stolen by Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 45 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Pass to Davis. Here's Hardy. Check by Mitchell. To stop the run. The shot by Hardy, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Mitchell with the ball. 38 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
Don't forget his 4 steals, just filling out the box score.
Shoots over Hardy. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
1:16 left to play in the first half. Pass to Lively. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Here's Hardy. And a nice finish on the layup. Hardy's got 14.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Mitchell. Good. He hits again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Pass to Davis. Here's Hardy. 6 to shoot. Now Marshall. Puts up a deep 3. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Now here's Mitchell. He gets it up. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And so the San Antonio Spurs making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. A pair of first overall picks of the front court, Flagg and Davis. Hardy is out there with Max Christie, and it's Lively in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards. And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Christie, second personal foul, first team foul.
San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Dallas is shooting just 37% in the game. Here's Mitchell. Yet another bucket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you.
He's seen it all. Allie, appreciate the report.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Nembhard comes in for Hardy. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Henderson, he's checked in for Sohan. And the Mavericks are in the planning stage. for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Hardaway's checked in for San Antonio. Christie hits them both. San Antonio's gotten 7 of 8 three-pointers to go in this game. Here's Mitchell. Gafford grabs the miss.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Nembhard for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Nembhard's got himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 at the start of the second half.
Here's Mitchell. Good! That's another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. Johnson, he's checked in for Christie. Wembanyama, pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Lively. And they recover it. And the basket is good.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Mitchell against Nembhard. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 11 points here in the second half.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
Nembhard into the lane. From deep, Johnson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
The 3-ball. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
A shot to stop the run. And Nembhard with the lay-in. Nembhard's gotten a second bucket on the night.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage. Second, Dallas. The Spurs, fourth.
And you really want to see these types of teams attack and draw a foul.
A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. And Christie subbed in for Johnson. San Antonio also making some changes. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Harper. And Mitchell subbed in for Fox. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
On the court for San Antonio, Tim Hardaway is out there with Henderson. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Jamison in at the 5.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. Credit the plays they're calling for. Getting him right now some good shots.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Lively. Clock at 6. Here's Nembhard, and there's the rejection. They retain possession. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Get out of your seats and on your feet for the D-Town Crew. For your junior D-Town Crew.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Christie's shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Mitchell's shot is good.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Over to the wing. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Well, the Spurs shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Tries it from 19. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
They're definitely opting for the mid-range jumpers, and it's working.
Christie passes to Lively. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Mitchell, good.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Christie passes to Mayo. Deflected! On the break! Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Henderson finds Mitchell. Takes a 3. And another one!
Mitchell.
Incredible! 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mambo right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Christie passes to Mayo. Now Lively. Outside Christie. Pass to Flag. To stop the drought. Rebound by San Antonio.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Mitchell.
Good work there as it goes.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks. I just now talked with Dallas's head athletic trainer. He shared with me that it's a sprain to the elbow. They've got plenty of ice on it right now to hopefully keep the inflammation down. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to be healthy coming down the stretch. It looks like their depth will be tested now.
Okay, thanks for that.
Yeah, with the long road ahead, they'll have to take it one step at a time.
The 3 from Mitchell. Drills it from deep.
Mitchell.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Here's Thompson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo! Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Knocked away. Here's Jamison. Uses the glass on the layup. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Johnson, he's checked in for Christie. Here's Mitchell. And again.
90 points. A legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Spurs.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
No surprise, another victory for these guys who have been on a tear all year long. They've now won 62 games.
They had their number all year long. That 4-0 record says it all. They had the advantage in every crucial area.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the chosen one.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
He buries it from 3.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Pass to Davis. Here's Hardy. Here's Flag. Shoots. Vassell with the rebound. And here's Mitchell. Fires from way outside. Off target with the shot.
That's the end of the game. Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
What tips do you want us to cover on 2K TV? Let us know below, or you can reach out to us over social media. We're at NBA2K_2K TV.
And next week, we'll have some defensive tips and a very, very special guest.
Who is it? Well, it's the one, the only Stephen Curry.
You might have heard of him, one of the greatest three-point shooters of all time. But until then, enjoy the game.
The Spurs came into the arena earlier with one thought on their mind, walking out of here with a win. We hope this St. Paddy's Day is bringing everyone out there good luck so far. We're dialing up some NBA action for you here on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Denver Nuggets as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Then it's Peyton Watson, then it's Murray, and it's Jones in at the shooting guard position. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Now here's Mitchell. Over Murray. No good off the back of the rim. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Stolen by Jokic. It's an even 3-on-3 break. A nice shot by Watson.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Mitchell. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. He shoots. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time. Well, he's effective in that medium range area.
Victor Wembanyama.
The Nuggets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Murray passes to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer now. He loves throwing it down.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A. His playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. A nice shot by Watson.
Yeah, nice pass, just multifaceted. That's how I describe Gordon.
Murray against Mitchell. Over Murray. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Again, Denver scores.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Murray's shot is good.
If you don't box him out, he's going to make you pay.
Spurs lead by 4. Here's Mitchell, and San Antonio getting another bucket right there. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And And the first one at the line is good. And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. 8-point game. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
And I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance. You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Here's Murray, following the bucket by the Spurs. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got 6.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They defeated Utah in their last game.
That was a great win for them. Nobody liked their chances coming into the game, but when they got to OT, they put the hammer down.
Sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
For the Nuggets, Green's checked in for Gordon. Martin comes in for Watson. And Cameron Johnson subbed in for Murray. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Henderson, he's checked in for Sohan. Keldon Johnson comes in for Vassell. Harper, he's checked in for Castle. And Fox is subbed in for Mitchell. Jones against Fox. Pass to Green. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. San Antonio with the ball. Spurs lead by 12. And here's Henderson. Back to Fox. Launches it. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Martin. Pass to Jokic. Now Green. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Fox, that's good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And again, it's Denver missing. San Antonio's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Yep, count it.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Martin. Yet to see a basket. Outside Jones. Back to Martin. They need this. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Johnson with a bucket.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense. Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Free throw's good for Fox.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
Now here's Jokic. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Spurs out in front, up 19. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone, and welcome back to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Wembanyama, Mitchell out there with Stephon Castle. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Jamison in at the 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Nets just played phenomenal. He picked up 38 points, and at the other end of the floor, he's the thief. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Three-pointer. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Yeah, big man with point guard skills. Wembanyama is terrific at getting it to his teammates.
Pass to Green. Outside Watson. Gordon outside. Back to Watson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Watson's got 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Talk about guys who have springs for feet. Aaron Gordon's one of them.
Yeah, when people think of Aaron Gordon, I think they attach him to the dunk contest. I mean, he's so uber athletic. I mean, he put on a few amazing performances in that event in the past. But to the surprise of many, he actually didn't win the dunk contest, but he's become a really good all-around player.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Knicks. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at San Antonio, they're at the very top of the rankings. That gives a team so much confidence. Having that attitude means a lot with the playoffs coming up.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Here's Murray. Oh, a clip. Foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Martin, he's checked in for Green. Second free throw, no good.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take them because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Murray passes to Watson. Back to Murray. Lets the 3 fly. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
We've seen Murray shoot it at over a 40% clip for a season. To me, I think that's a sign of a really good shooter.
Gordon with a steal. Fires for three. Murray, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
So it's Denver now. The Spurs making their last shot.
You don't necessarily count on Brown for ball movement, but he's an unselfish player, and if he sees you open, you better be ready for it.
Here's Mitchell, and there are the Spurs with another bucket.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding him.
And he lobs it up to the rim, and Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Looking at who's out there now for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Watson. Johnson comes in for Brown. And it's Jones in for Jamal Murray. Count that bucket.
Got to respect the jumper of Fox now. The form is solid, and he's a lefty, which always makes a guy dangerous.
Johnson with it. Fox picks him up. Fox against Johnson. It's stolen by Fox. 3 on 3.
Remaining in the first half.
And here's Vassell from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Vassell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jones against Fox. Pass to Jokic. Gordon, the pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
San Antonio ball.
Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Harper.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. San Antonio moving the ball around.
Just thunderous. Sohan making them feel it.
Harper.
Denver has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play, the next shot, and your results, they'll be the results. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Allie. And San Antonio has possession. Following that last three-pointer by Denver, Johnson finds Henderson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Jokic. He's scoreless. Jones' shot is good.
Good find from Jokic. Fantastic.
A dominating first half of play. And so far, been close. San Antonio on top, opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting about 47%, a nice number. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Then there's Jamal Murray, then it's Peyton Watson, and It's Jones in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman. He's made one and missed one so far at the line.
Jamal Murray, 2 shots.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Here comes your Nuggets dance team.
And we've got a moment here to check out just how the points have been divided between the starters and the bench for Denver. No good on the free throw.
And when healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with, because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 45 points. Mitchell's got all 3 threes to fall. Dead-eye shooting. Here's Murray. San Antonio with the rebound. Sohan's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Gordon following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Watson. Give him 8. Just 5 to shoot. And it's rejected.
Phenomenal defense. The long arms of Vassell helping him come up with that block.
Here's Castle. No points so far. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, connects again.
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering.
Fantastic body control by Murray, refusing to let the physical contact of the defense throw him off.
Oh, another one falls.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Jones, the pass to Gordon. Denver moving it around. Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Mitchell against Murray. He got it again! Sensational! Oh, he's been... absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Spurs foul.
Green's checked in for Gordon.
2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. Substitution on the court.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Murray passes to Jokic. On the wing, Jones. Back to Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Murray has that spirit of, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
The three from Mitchell, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so that they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And Denver making a change here. Brown's checked in. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio's got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. They get it back. Pass to Mitchell. Over Murray. And it's Mitchell. The miss. For Denver, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And it's Murray finishing it off.
This is one of those nights where Murray was just determined to take over, and he's carried through with that determination.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Timeout Spurs.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for San Antonio.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Denver has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Again! What an avalanche! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Stolen by Mitchell. 17-foot shot on the way. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Outside, Green. From deep, Johnson drops in the 3.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for San Antonio. There's the triple. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jones. Jamison grabs a board. Jamison's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Gets it off. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the San Antonio Spurs showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. We've got Keldon Johnson. He's out there with Mitchell. Devin Vassell out there with Luke Cornett. And it's Jamison in at the 4-man spot.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
The Nuggets shooting about 47%. A nice number. Pass to Knox. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Outside Mitchell. From outside the arc. Hits yet again. Wow!
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Johnson against Johnson. Down low. Fades. Misses off the left iron. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And that one drops for him.
Such a reliable player under the hoop. Johnson, I mean, he wants those close-in shots.
Knox the pass to Gordon. Here's Martin. The three. Knocks down the triple.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's Mitchell. And good. There's another.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Martin against Vassell. Gordon down low. No good with a layup.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Here's the floater. Mitchell, good. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
Pass to Valanciunas. 3-on-3. Floats one, and it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Johnson.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Martin. The bank shot, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Knox. Outside Johnson. To the right side. Valanciunas with it. Working on Cornette. Knox. And miss after miss right now.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
A different look for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Brown comes in for Martin. And Murray subbed in for Knox. San Antonio also making some changes. Henderson, he's checked in for Cornette. Hardaway comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Murray for 3. Jamison grabs the board.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Gordon can't hit.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's Mitchell. And yes, another basket. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Mitchell misses. And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. From deep. Pure from three-point range. Murray's got 13 in the second half.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find a look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Here's Mitchell, rejected by Jokic.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Spurs.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And this team is something else. 64 wins. These guys have had quite the year.
And you have to be in awe of the complete dominance they displayed in this season series, winning the final meeting and earning a 3-0 sweep against the Nuggets.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the chosen one.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
And with this brief pause, let's take a look at our player of the game.
Boy, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. Harper passes to Mitchell, fires the three, and got it! Another basket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Okay, all right, I see you, Jamal. A little extra on that one. Murray with some flash on the flush.
55 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Mitchell, 4 on the clock. Over Murray. Here's Henderson. Basket's good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Mitchell. There's the three. Kept alive. Five to shoot. Tries again. Rebounded by Denver. Now Murray.
That's the end of the game. Thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please take care to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next event.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
it.